Hey everyone, this is Mukesh Otwani once again from learn-automation.com. In this lecture, we will be talking about how you can convert images into a PDF file. Okay, it can be a single image, it can be a multiple images, totally up to your requirement. So recently we did this task like where we had multiple images and we had to combine all these images into a PDF. So Python has a very good library in order to convert images into a PDF. So let me show you step by step how you can do that. It's just very easy. You just need to write 2 lines of code or hardly 1 line of code and you can convert your images into a PDF file. Okay, so let me show you how. So first of all, you need to use a separate package called img2pdf. So you just need to type img2pdf. There's a separate package is available in Python which will help you to convert your images into a PDF file. Okay, so you can see we just need to use img2pdf package and you can start using their classes and the methods which they have created. So I will click on copy, or you can simply go ahead and type pip install image2pdf. It's totally up to you. So I'm using PyCharm, so I will start PyCharm and I will click on the terminal and let me fire this command. So I will say pip and let me type install, and the package name is img2pdf, which is image2pdf, and hit enter. It will take few seconds, it will collect this package and it will install in your local system. Okay, so it's downloading. Okay, it's on the way, and I will also show you a few methods which you can use. So I will give you few examples and rest everything you can explore from your end as well. So you can see it's already done now. So it's downloaded and installed these packages, which is pillow, which is for images. Okay, then LXML, Pike PDF, and finally image2pdf. So yes, we can continue now and we can start converting our images into PDF. So let me create a fresh package because I already have a couple of packages. I don't want to confuse you, so I will create a new Python package, and this package name I will say image2pdf. So our package is ready. So let me create our first Python file and I will say convert image to PDF. Okay, so now we can simply start using the package that we have downloaded. Okay, so now file is ready. Let's import image to PDF which we have downloaded. So I will simply say import image to PDF, and once it is imported we just need to call one function called convert, and it is going to convert your images into PDF. Now first of all you need images. So what I have done, I have downloaded 2 sample images from Google. So one is Instagram, one is Facebook. I'm going to keep under our same package. Okay, I will tell you why, because we will be dealing with now path as well. So just to make it simple, I have kept my images in the current package. Now I'm going to call image2pdf which you have downloaded. Now I'm going to call a function called convert. As you can see, it is expecting images, right? Now you need to provide the path. Right now when you're working in the same directory or same package, if you simply provide or if you provide the file name, it is going to accept it and it will simply going to convert. So let's say I just want to take facebook.png and I just want to convert this. So facebook.png, if it exists, it is going to convert and we will be getting the data. So let me store this into a variable called PDF data. Okay, how do we write in the PDF file? For that, now we are going to use a open function that we already discussed in our previous lecture. Here I just need to provide which file I want to open. So if you don't have PDF, whatever file name you will give, and if you try to open in write mode, it is going to create this file for you. So right now I want to create a PDF and I will give this PDF name is my report.pdf. Now I need to open this in a write and binary mode, then only I can start writing the binary data. So once you call this function, we are going to get the file object. So let me store into file. You can use any other name. You can put F or any other name. I'm just using file. Now finally I just want to write this data into PDF. So I'm going to call file, which is nothing but this file object. Now I will simply call a write method and it will ask me, give me the data which you want to write. So in our case, our data is PDF data and we are done. Once we are done, you can close the file, which is ideal practice that whenever you're opening a resource or connection, you need to close it ideally, right? So we are closing this file, and now let's see. Right click and simply run this. And you can see the moment I run, I got this PDF file. Now I can open this PDF and I can check whether this image is converted into PDF or not. So you can double click directly, or you can right click on your package, and you can see one option here called show in Explorer. So it is going to open our directory. So this is our package and this is our PDF. So right click and let me open this. Let me open in Chrome. You can see this is our PDF, and this PDF is having one image, or in simple words you can say we have converted our image into PDF. So this is a single image, and you can see how easy it is, right? Just 2 lines of code, 3 lines of code, and we're able to convert it. Now let me show you one more thing. What if I want to keep this code minimal? So what exactly we are doing here, right? We are first of all converting this image, then we are getting this PDF data. The same thing we are passing here. So in case if you don't want to write this step, this is fine. What you can do, you can simply copy this and directly paste it here. And if you don't want, you can remove directly from here. So what exactly we are doing, we are opening a PDF file in the write mode, and we are just converting that image and we are writing into PDF, and we are closing it. Okay, so if you want to see, I will just make it _1 so that at least we have a previous PDF file and the new PDF file. Let me right click and run again, and you can see again it's done. You can see we got a new PDF, and if I open, yes, you can see we have another PDF. Again, image is still same, right? So it will also have Facebook. So let's try. I also have instagram.png. So what if I try instagram.png? And one thing which you have to keep highlight here, that if you don't give the new one, it will override. So if I simply run, and you can see program is done. So if I just go to old PDF, now it should have the latest image, which is nothing but Instagram one, right? So this is how you can write. Now this is what I'm doing. I'm doing it one by one. What if I want to add multiple images, let's say Facebook and Instagram both? In that case, it's again very easy. What you can do, so in this convert, you can pass multiple images, right? So let's say I want to first of all add Instagram, then I also want to add Facebook as well. So you just create a list. You can see I'm creating a list here, and inside this list, what I'm doing, I will also add 2 images. So one is instagram.png and another is facebook.png. So I will say facebook.png. So now it is going to convert these 2 images, and finally it is going to write in the PDF, and it is going to close. So I will just make it 2, and just to make it little better, I will say PDF converted. Okay, it's totally optional, but I'm just printing that once it is done, it should give me PDF converted print statement. And PDF converted, let's go back here. Our PDF report 2 is generated. Let's open this in a Chrome, and you can see it has 2 pages right now. You can see 1 by 2. So one is Instagram, second is Facebook. So depends on the image, it is just going to take the same image, it is going to convert into PDF. Now this looks good, right? But what if I have more than 10 images, 50 images, 100 images, 1000 images? So I cannot mention all the images in this way, right? Definitely I need a different approach where automatically it should take all the images from the current folder or whatever folder you mention. It should take the images, convert, and finally write into PDF. So let me show you that as well. I hope this is clear. So guys, in case if you're new to this channel, then make sure you subscribe this channel, share with your friends, and I will be coming with so many interesting videos in future. So let's move ahead, and I'm going to create another file. And before we move to that topic, I just want to highlight that we will be using a list comprehensive topic from Python. Okay, so if you're not familiar, then maybe I will give you a quick intro about what is list comprehensive, because it will help you to understand what exactly we are going to do next. So let me close this file and let me create a new file first of all, and let me just give as list comprehensive demo. So let's talk about the syntax, how exactly it will look like. So first of all, we are going to use a bracket here. Then I will be using one output variable, or output you can say here. Then I will use for keyword, and again you need to use some variable here. Okay, so this variable can be of your choice. And finally you need to provide, first of all you need to write in, and then you need to provide a list or any iterable object. So let's say I'm providing a list, and after that you just need to provide a condition. Okay, so what exactly it will do, it is going to run a for loop with this list, and it is going to apply this condition, and finally the result will be stored into this variable. Okay, don't worry, I will show you 2-3 examples, it will be clear for you. But yes, just keep this point in mind. Whatever iterable object we are passing here, it is going to iterate with the help of this for loop, and if this condition is satisfied, it is going to return into this output variable. And as you can see, it is going to give us a list. So let me show you a few examples. It's very interesting concept, and you will see different packages and different libraries of Python using this list comprehensive. So let's say I want to take all the even numbers from a list of numbers. Okay, so let's say I want to get even numbers. So how I can do this with the help of list comprehensive? First of all, let me just use some list. Okay, because it is going to return me a list, I will store into a list variable, or let's say L. Now let's talk about the syntax. So now first of all I need one output variable, I will keep it X, or let's say result. Then finally I'm going to use for. Now in order to run with for loop, again we need variable, right? So let me take the same variable so that you should not get confused. I will say result. Now we need a list, right? Or we need a numbers or iterable object. So let me use one range function, and I will get value from 0 to 100. So this will have all the values from 0 to 100 because we are going to run a range function. But I want to put a condition. Now the condition I will put, if the values which we are getting from range, if that are divisible by 2. Okay, so if the denominator is equal to 0, it means they are even numbers. So I will say if result, and I will put a mod operator now, divide by a mod by 2. If the result is equal to 0, it is a even number, right? So it is going to take all the numbers from 0 to 100, and it is going to divide by 2, sorry, mod by 2. If the denominator is 0, it is going to store into this result variable. And finally this is a complete list, so we are storing into L. Now let me print L here, and you will see we will be getting a list of the result, and you can see we got from 0 to 98. Now I can simply reverse this condition. I will make this as L1, and I will just give if mod by 2 is equal to 1, then it's an odd number, right? So L1 will have the odd numbers, and you can see we got the even and odd number both. Very easy. Now let me show you one more example that will make your concepts very clear. Okay, so for the time being I will simply comment them because you will get confused, or maybe I will create a copy. So I will say list comprehensive demo 2. I will remove this. Now I'm going to just check how many files I have in this particular package. How I can do that? We just need to import one OS module, and you can use all the functions which we have in this module. Now let's say if I want to get the list of directories, so I will simply say os.list of directories. Now I need to provide the directory, right? like in which directory I want to focus on. So right now I want to focus onto this directory. So I can simply put a dot operator in double quotes. Okay, so it will focus on the current working directory and it is going to return me a list of directories. So if I simply right click and run this program, you will see we are getting list of directories. In our case, these are the list of files which we have. So we have this py files, we have this images, and we have couple of PDFs, right? So it is going to focus on my current working directory and it is giving me a list. But hold on, I want only which having .png in at the end. Okay, let's say, because this is our main goal, right? I need to capture all the images and I need to convert into PDF. So now I want to put a condition or a logic that give me only files which have .png in the end. So I'm going to use the same thing here. So just for your information, again I will copy this syntax so that you can relate easily. Now we will be using one output variable, so let's put X. Okay, now again I will be using for here. I'm going to use one variable again, which is, let's say, X again, and I will use in. Now I need this list, right? Now this was a list which we got. If you see the output, this is the list we got. So this is the same thing I will do. I will provide this as a list, or if you want, let's make it little easier for you, I will say this is a list here, and I will pass this list object here, which is list. Now I need to put a condition because I just want only the file which is ending with .png. So I will say if give me only the files which is ending with .png. That's all. So now you will get only the files which is ending with png. So if I simply print the earlier list, you will see this is going to print everything which is in the current directory, but this is going to print only the file which is ending with .png. And here we go. Okay, so we forgot to add the list here. Yes, now you will see the different output. So earlier we got all the files, but second output you can see we are getting which having the PNGs. Now what about other stuff? I want only the files which is ending with .py, so it is going to give only the Python files. I want only thing which is ending with .pdf, so this is going to give number of PDFs, this is going to give number of Python files, and finally this is going to give number of PNG images. And you can see it's very cool, right? You are able to filter out now the files with the help of their extension. Now this is what we need actually, guys. So if you're able to understand this, then you're almost done. You just need to write one more statement and automatically it is going to capture how many images you have. It is going to convert. So let's create the final program, and I will just copy the first file and I will paste here and I will say final. We got this, and this was our earlier one, right? So this is what we have done. So let me simply copy this part, or actually this is what we need, right? So let's remove, let's copy this, or maybe we can quickly remove this part from here. Let's keep it here. Now this is actually a list. So earlier we were printing, right? But we don't need to print this, we just need to pass this list into a convert method, right? So if I say a new list, and if you see this is the list we got. Okay, this is not able to import, so let's say import OS. So now it is able to understand that OS is a module. Now this list we need to provide into img2pdf convert method. So if I say convert, I will simply pass this list, and guys, this list is nothing but the number of PNGs we got, and it is going to return PDF data, right? I will now again say file object first of all we need to open a file, and I will say again my new report 3.pdf. I want to open in a write binary. Finally we just need to write, so I will say file.write, and we got this data, right? So if you see, after conversion we got this data PDF. I will just pass it here and file.close. So it is going to get all the PNGs, and in case if you want to just print that how many images are getting converted, so you can just mention here the total number of images to convert is, you got this new list, right? So you can say new list dot just type length or length of new list, so it will give you how many images it is going to convert, and that's all. So let's run it once again. Super easy. You can see total number of files which it has to convert is 2, and we should have got another report which is my new report.3. So with this code you can have n number of images in the same directory, and you can convert into a PDF. But again, if you think here, it is already we are using so many lines of code. Can we further minimize this? So answer is yes. Right now we are using 6-7 lines of code. Let me optimize this, and finally you will have 2 lines of code. Now if you watched my previous lectures, we discussed about context manager, right? So I'm going to use context manager. So in case if you're new to this, please go ahead and watch that video. It will give you clarity about what is context manager. I will give all the links in the description, all the videos which you have to refer, and I will give this code as well in my blog. So you just need to copy paste, and make sure when you copy paste, keep your files in the same directory for this code. Now in order to write a fresh code into just 2 lines, I'm just going to use a with keyword, and I'm going to use same open function, and I will just say my new report final. I'm just giving a random name, and I will just give this a name as F. You can give file. Now I will get the data, then I will be writing. So I will directly say F write. In order to get this data, again I will say img2pdf dot convert. Now here comes the list that we have earlier created, right, in this example, which is this one. So let me just take this data, and that's all. So what exactly I'm telling, that first of all, give me all the list of files which is ending with .png, then we are passing into convert, and same data we are giving into write method. That's all. Now if you just right click and simply run, okay, so it says it is not able to find directory, okay, because we forgot to mention the write mode, because by default it will take the read mode, and it is not able to find the file. It is giving you file not found error. So when you give write in binary, if this file does not exist, it is going to create it. So just hold on, it says it is not able to, just a second. Okay, so what we did here, if you see right now I'm providing a list retrieval, right? So that is the problem when you do copy paste. Now what is list here? This should be our list of files. So I will say os dot list of directories, and I'm just going to provide dot. So now this is going to return me a list of files that we are putting a condition, and we will be getting the data. So now just right click and run, and you can see it executed successfully, and this time we should have got the final report, which is this. And let me open this finally with Google Chrome, right? And you can see now you can have n number of images, and just 2 lines of code is going to combine all your images into one PDF file. Now before we end this session, I also want to highlight that can I put, like, right now we are only given PNG. What if I have multiple images and some are in PNG format, some are in JPG format or some other format? In that case, you can also give a condition or x dot ends with dot jpeg. So in this case, it will also take PNGs or JPEGs. If any of the condition exists, it is going to give a list of files which you are going to convert and which we are going to write. So that was the final program. I hope it is clear. If you have still any doubt, let me know in the comment section. And in case if you want to copy paste this code, I will upload this code on my blog, and that blog link you will get in the description. So just go ahead, use the same code and let me know if you find any issue. I hope you enjoyed this session. If yes, then please give me a like, and in case if you're new to this channel, then make sure you subscribe, share with your friends, and I will see you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.